Hey, it's John Dow, the Boston Architect, here to give you a couple more tips on your dieting. Now, if you're looking for something more focused on the holidays, I recommend you check out the old interview that me and Chase did with Mike Vacanti. He gives some great tips on managing Thanksgiving and Christmas there. I would also recommend that people better educate themselves on macros if you're not familiar with that term. But just in case you find all that stuff a little too overwhelming or you're just really lazy, here's a couple more tips to help you out. First of all, don't get hyped up by healthy trends because, as I mentioned before, healthy foods can make you fat. The biggest example that I can use of this is going to a restaurant, ignoring the fries and the burgers and fried chicken and all that stuff, and you order a Caesar salad. In that Caesar salad, it's very likely that you're going to get 100 grams of fat from that. Way more than you would have gotten if you would have eaten the fried food. The next thing that I'm going to recommend is knowing your taste priority. Now, diets that cut out foods that you love, those aren't ever really going to work in the long term. It's much more effective for you if you pick out what you love, what you gotta have, and then build everything around that. Doesn't matter if it's chocolate, beer, cake, just, cut down the portion a little bit. So along those lines, the other thing that you should remember is you can have the stuff that you want, maybe just not right now. Shuffle your schedule. Maybe today's your pizza day. Don't make your pizza day the same day that you have your pasta. Maybe tomorrow's your chips and salsa day. Salsa, low fat, low carbs, but you just gotta watch out for your chips. You're gonna know yourself better than anybody else. So if you wanna eat the entire bag of chips, I still don't quite recommend that. Work around that. You can realize that if you limit yourself to 18 chips, one serving size right there, you can save room for a dessert. Something that's not too carb heavy, but a scoop of ice cream would be alright. Finally, for those occasions that you do mess up, just make sure you don't skimp out on your protein. Here's what usually happens. People indulge in carbs because those are all the tasty foods, and they get full off of that, but their protein count for the day is extremely low. We're talking about 40 grams and under. Now, this isn't any kind of magic cure to fend off fat. It's just that keeping protein up is what's going to give you that full feeling, and that might help you hold off on overeating on other items. All right, that's what usually does it for me. If you got any other helpful eating tips, leave them in the comments below. The Architects of Aesthetics, building a better you.